Hey guys, I'm Danny Draher. Welcome to the beautiful coast of North Carolina. For the majority of my adult life, I've been doing surface swims in open water and also in the pool, which I recommend starting in the pool, not in the ocean. This is different than any other type of swimming. This is more of a military style of swim. So this is a good video for all you guys that are preparing for any type of school where you might have to get in the water. Collegiate swimmers, they spend a lot of time practicing different strokes, and it's all about speed and efficiency. For us, it's all about survival. Putting on fins, having the ability to tow gear, your buddy, or just to get somewhere without exhausting yourself so you can get onto the land, quickly transition, and then move to another great distance across different types of terrain. This is the way to do it. There's a lot of different types of gear that you can do a surface swim with. So fins come in all different shapes, colors, and sizes. Obviously, black would be for more tactical purposes or spray painting them or finding some type of camouflage. You guys can figure that kind of stuff out. But since you're going to start in the pool, the best thing to do is find something that's comfortable to you. Finning is uncomfortable. It takes a long time to get used to, and you have to stay at it in order to get used to that discomfort. In the arches of your feet, you're going to experience a lot of pain, and also in your legs and all the way up through your hip flexors. And as far as when it comes to gear, we're limited on the gear that we have here, but you can obviously take some of these considerations away and you can pick whatever's best for you. There's split fins here. Split fins are great. They're low resistance on your ankles. They feel fine on your feet, but they're not great for towing any type of weight. So if you're pushing a ruck, if you're having to, tow a person to the shoreline or back to the, out of the surf zone, you just have to understand that that's something that you're gonna have to sacrifice if you use split fins, but they're great for speed. Frog fins are one of the industry standards. They are a solid fin, but they're still a lot more flexible than the old school Jet Pro, Scuba Pro fins, and probably easier to break in on your feet as far as your feet are concerned. And what you don't see here are the old school wooden planks known as Jet Pros, which some people might be offended that I'm saying that, but they don't have a lot of give, but they have been around for a long time. And I'm sure if you've seen any old black and white movies, they were probably wearing those fins. The thing with these fins is you're gonna need something to put on inside of them. So something over your feet for protection, which is good. Sneakers is perfectly fine. Just know your environment, know what you're gonna be getting into once you get out of the water, or at least what you might encounter in the water if you lose a fin and you have to make some type of movement trying to get yourself out of the water. There's an approach shoe right here. You can easily throw this on underneath one of these fins. This is a water tenny. This is just good non-slip bottom. If you're gonna use something that's a little bit more robust, like a water tenny or a boot or something like that, just take a look at the toe bed of whatever it is that you're purchasing. You wanna have a nice wide toe bed if you plan on wearing big clunky footwear. And then obviously you have regular old dive booties, and that's the basic level of what you would be finning in. If you're getting on and off of a boat ramp like this, you're definitely gonna want something on your feet. I wouldn't come up and down this barefoot. Boat ramps tend to get slippery, and you never know, there could be barnacles, oyster shells, stuff like that. Just like you have a lot of different options for your fins, you also have a couple different swim techniques that you can use. Since this is just a familiarization, we'll focus on two. Swimming on your side, so side stroke with just scissor kicking on your side, and then also we'll do our back. Okay, there's other ways to do it, but like I said, this is just a familiarization, so that's what we'll focus on right now. One of the fundamental exercises for guys to do when they're doing surface swims and they're gonna be doing a lot of finning is flutter kicks. Now's a good time to start working on your core, start upping those flutter kick numbers. This is exactly how you guys will move through the water. You wanna try to keep your knees straight, you wanna try to stay as streamlined as possible. Your power gets generated from your hips, not your knees, and that's why you try to keep your knees locked out. Not completely locked out, slight bend, but you wanna have strong hip flexors, strong core, strong pillar. The next technique will be side. So finning on your side, same thing as finning on your back, right? Everything is all about staying streamlined, so just pick a side. And if you guys do this, you can kick for a little bit, count to 50, and then turn to the other side, right? You wanna keep things nice and symmetrical. So what you're gonna do in the water though, is you're gonna let your head relax and you're gonna point your arm straight up at your target, whatever your intended target is. And then every now and then as you're kicking, you'll look and make sure you're still on line with your target. If not, you'll use your arm to steer your body. You want to keep an ear in the water and just stay as relaxed as possible, or you can even turn your head and you can look up at the sky. Just don't forget to make sure that you're still swimming towards your intended target. Maintain your heading the whole time. If you're doing this on your own, I can't emphasize enough, you should start in the pool. Starting in the pool, you already have all the safety measures in place. It's clear water, people can see what's going on with you. You can have a friend come, help coach you along the way. That's one thing that guys don't get. You go to a course and you're expected to, perform. You show up day one and that's it, you perform. So there's nothing wrong with asking somebody for a little bit of help, taking a look at a couple YouTube videos. Be careful which ones you pick. There's a lot of stuff out there that'll help you get yourself started. Take the time, prepare yourself, educate yourself, maybe even pay for a coach. And also, SOFLETE, they have some swim stuff in the app, so check it out.